Here we are out on Hyde Street. It's a wonderful place. Our spot is right over here, 251. Next door is the very famous Hyde Street Studios. That's where many classic records were recorded. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Grateful Dead.
Blows Against the Empire?
I wouldn't call that a classic record, but it was recorded that way. Kind of quiet right now. Pretty nice and mellow.
If you guys have you heard? I want to say it's called.
Strats are. They have a bad reputation. Let me see what we have in here. Oh, we've got the Heil mic. Oh, this is the PR40. Very important for kick drum. Heavily mocked mics, the way these look. Mocked for decades. Cabinets. Good for drum overheads. This is a true amp blower right here. You will completely fry your amp using that. The VTB1, classic studio projects. I'm going to tell too many secrets about that in this world.
Do you remember when you had a bag of crack on here that we found on the sidewalk? It's a good thing we threw that out.
Kick drum. You don't really need to mic a kick drum.
Okay, we're here in Hyde Street practice space at the Mighty 388. This is the machine, 1/4 inch tape. Pretty simple little machine.
How does it sound?
Sounds fucking great. Really easy to use. I hit record, slam it in. The whole new record is on this machine, but a lot of that happened over at the old practice space over on Moss Street. What's happening there now?
Condos.
Most of the Blexxed Rec was recorded in here, in room H. Got evicted.
Got evicted.
Actually seems like it's just one person's house.
Maybe one person's house. Yeah, let's go check it out.
What is that? Is this an eighth note?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'd rather be in the Tenderloin anyway.
Hyde Street's kind of a noisy spot. You really want to keep these windows shut because a lot of times there's like people yelling, dogs barking.
Some guy was like, pretty good, pretty good. It's like, thanks, man.
There's a piece of the window that just clean shot right down to the sidewalk. This is generally Shade's section of the space. Until about 1 minute ago, thought that this was Shade's gear, and that the reason there was black tape over the name of the amp and name of the cab was because Shade didn't want anyone to steal his tone and rip off his sound. And now I find out that it's your shit. You didn't want anyone to know you were playing like VH1 behind the music gear. I think it's cool, and I did see it on Craigslist the other day.
How much was it?
Like $150. It was yours. This is actually some Dave Matthews Band ass.
Sam Adato snare drum that I got at Guitar Center. Great drum.
Who's Sam Adato?
Sam Adato is a very famous West Coast drum seller. Old Ludwig. It's a very good drum. I also have the set list still from our London 2017 show. You can see Jurgens lays it. Let's see, Piccolo Institution. It's really been neglected, and I'm really sorry, drum. We try to use 2 mics. One for the area mic, and then a sort of snare hi-hat mic. It's a lot about positioning. You gotta move it around and just see. Bo has this wonderful 66 Bandmaster, maybe a little bit. Not extremely loud, but pretty loud. Bought it from this guy who built it. It's rather ugly. I'm talking way too much about this speaker cap. I know Bo and both Mike do not have trainers, but they are very pro trainer. Everyone knows about Music Mans now. They're not cheap anymore.